All right. Well, let's do the fucking jersey number thing first. Welcome back to the podcast. What episode is this?
I'm kind of over the jersey number
Me
thing,
too.
to be honest.
Just give us one.
137.
Ron Artest.
Thank you. Ron Artest. Welcome back to the podcast, everyone.
They piped that the wrong way.
I'll call the clubhouse. We'll book in another 18 for tomorrow.
Okay, they cheated on that. They fluffed their balls.
Yeah, no better time for the breakfast ball than now.
I feel like a pissed off fourth grade teacher that came back after the day of a sub, and I got a bad report from the sub, and my students are you, the listeners.
That ever happened to you?
Oh, yeah, many times.
Yeah. Okay, I won't even get in that story. I don't want to bring back those type of memories.
Yep. Well, they're fully back for me because I have some bad news, guys. You, the listeners, might have ruined Golfers Anonymous.
Really?
It might be over because of the actions of one confirmed miscreant.
Really?
And potentially a couple others. So I'm going to start with this.
Also, I'm not in the loop whatsoever on this.
Ryan has no clue. Jake's the only one that knows. Mm-hmm. These stories have been getting more and more outrageous.
In a good way for GA or not?
Initially, I thought in a good way. And now I'm starting to think they're fake. Because somebody admitted they were fake. Somebody that not only did I read it on the podcast, we posted a clip about it. It was a fake fucking story. The guy that told us about getting kicked out of the Amish is a 13-year-old living in Canada.
Fake news, man.
And he's getting exactly what he wanted right now. He's getting talked about twice. And I'm just letting you guys know right now, if people are just going to lie to us, we're done with this segment.
I mean, just the fact that my weekend golfing buddy, he listens to the podcast. And the fact that I truthfully outed myself on a $10 hole where I missed while he wasn't looking, and then putted again and made it and counted it as I won that hole.
That's the point of this.
That is what cuts deep because, I mean, go on.
The whole point of this segment was to be a place where we could air out all our dirty laundry and not worry about getting in trouble because it's anonymous, right? I don't want lies. I want dirty laundry. And so this is the message from our fake Amish person. Hey, this is the guy that submitted the Amish thing. That was a complete lie. And I'm actually a 13-year-old from Canada that has a 36 plus handicap. Is that true? Or is that just another lie?
No, that's probably true.
I hate being lied to.
They also spelled handicap wrong.
Well, yeah,
So,
he's
with a 13-year-old,
he hasn't gone through fucking hooked on phonics yet.
So that makes me think the 13-year-old thing is probably true.
Who's spelling handicap?
Spell check.
All I know is one more message from this guy that I'm going to out you. I'll say your fucking name.
Just say it right now.
No, he's 13.
That's true.
Wait, 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, once that kid turns 18, he can catch these hands.
Right. And then there's some other stories that normally I'd have been like, oh, hell yeah, we got a great one. And now because of fake Amish Canadian kid, I don't know if they're true because they're so crazy. And normally like a week ago, I'd be like, Ryan, we got a really good one. And now I'm like, I don't know if I believe this or not.
Well, going forward, I'm going to put my trust into the diehard listeners.
Yeah.
I would assume the people, a majority of the people who went to Spotify, went to the episode and submitted their Golfers Anonymous, I would assume that those are going to be truth.
Yeah, I would hope.
Because
But we have proof that one isn't.
I mean,
or
and
are
sometimes
they lying again?
No, that just means that this guy from the Canadian Amish 13-year-old, one of those is a lie. They can't both be true.
Yes.
So we've been lied to at least once.
Well, he's out. He's just he or she. I don't even.
He.
He's out.
I would assume.
He's out.
Yeah,
if his name ever pops up, he's just not going to get read.
Yeah, and it's
now
he's got a very generic name. So
But I don't want this one mishap to ruin it for everybody else, because there's been some people who I've messaged with a lot in our DMs, and they seem to be great people.
Right. I know.
I'm
that's what
taking
saying.
I'm taking their Golfers Anonymous for what it is, and I'm saying, holy shit, that's a crazy story that, you piped one over the green into 2 cars, shattered a window or whatever it was, and then just got off scotch-free because the guy's like, I don't care. I mean, it happens all the time.
Right. Well, I'm just saying it's the classic school scenario where the actions of one could potentially ruin this segment for the whole. So all I'm saying, if I find out if this is a 2-strike system, if we find out another lie, I think we got to end it, because then we just never know.
Yeah, because then we don't know what's true and what's not. And I know. I mean, we've talked about even the jean shorts guy with Tyler. Like, that's a pretty crazy story. Hands were almost caught midair.
Mm-hmm.
So I know there's some crazy shit happening on courses out there. Also, I mean, I've seen like probably 2 or 3 more fights on the golf course since last week online. There was one, for instance, where the guy got his shirt ripped off, and all the buddies are just like standing around like, fuck it, let's go kick his ass. And the guy who got his shirt ripped off goes and grabs the pin and starts swinging.
Jesus.
I'm talking like corked bat, like Barry Bonds going for record home runs.
That's too far.
Swing at the guy who pulled his shirt off. And I know there's crazy shit like that happening out there, and that's what we want to hear from you guys. Now, it can be that level of crazy, or it can be my level of crazy where I shaved a putt off my score.
Yeah. So I think if I can figure out how to do it, I might just block this 13-year-old.
We just got to get him out of here.
Then we know for sure one liar is out of the mix. Sorry, buddy, your actions have consequences. You got to learn that.
Yep. Somebody pick him up by his belt loop in the back of his collar and throw
Take him out back.
like that. Yeah.
Now, if you lie again, my friend, you're going to get exposed and you're going to get blocked.
Yep.
Now, what person out there submitting to GA wants to get their name exposed? Because at that point, nobody is going to want to golf with them, because then they're just a pathological liar.
I mean, Spotify only gives me their first name, so I think he's still going to be safe.
He'll be safe.
But he'll
be
For
safe.
now.
And then, he's going to have a buddy submit in. No, he actually is Amish. He is 13 from Canada. He actually did get kicked out of the Amish community.
Well, then why did he say it was a lie?
Again, we're just going to be getting turned in circles. So I think we just push that one to the side of the road. We move on with what we have, which sounds like some good ones.
Yes, I choose to believe in you, the listeners, that this is a one minor little blip on what is otherwise a great segment and a audience filled with integrity.
Also, when number 13, when he sent this GA into Spotify, I mean, that's pretty creative if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
Like for him to tie in getting kicked out of the Amish community because he went and played with somebody in the public is actually pretty creative.
We did get some comments when I posted the clip about it that like Amish people play golf all the time.
I was going to say, like,
They just
it's
use
not like
push carts.
Yeah.
No, dead ass serious. They rent a push cart from the clubhouse because they didn't buy it or they didn't make it or technically like own the equipment.
Okay, so I mean, why are Amish people renting push carts? I think they could build a push cart 20 times better than what's offered out
It'd be
there.
heavy.
That's true. You ever tried to lift like Amish
That's true.
furniture? It's well built.
It's
That
dense.
shit'll last.
It's dense, yeah. But
Oh, we might be the number one golf podcast for Amish talk.
Yeah.
did you see? This is a side bit. Like the Knock Boys just went and like hung out in the Amish community, for and they.
I typically don't watch their stuff, but
No, it
that's
just
what I'd
popped
be
up on my
very
feed.
interested
Yeah,
in watching.
It was kind of wild. They asked one of the guys if he knew who LeBron was, and he didn't know who LeBron was. So, I mean, hats off. It's a creative lie, but also
Knock it off.
knock it the fuck off, because we're trying to like this segment is a banger, and we've had some banger submissions, and I need to keep thinking that they're all true, which I do, minus this one.
Yep.
So, I mean, the age of 13 also just that completely gives it away.
Yeah. Yep. I'm just saying, if I sniff another lie, we're done. Anyway,
Yeah.
how you guys doing? How you swinging them?
Well, I was telling you before we started here, Tyler, I still have yet to play a round of 18 holes. Well, okay.
Wait, wrong.
Okay. Sorry. A full par 72 round of 18 holes. We played the par 69, par 3, par 4 hybrid.
I think
No,
it's
par
par
60.
64.
Yeah.
I shot a 69. That's
Yeah.
and that was first round of the year, and that was glorious.
Yes.
Now I still have yet to get out and play full 18. So I've been getting blue balled by 9 holes. And I've really only been to 9-hole tracks, that is.
Yeah.
So I don't really have the opportunity to play 18 holes yet.
I'm with you. I haven't played a single 72, 18. I played that 18 with you guys to start the round. And then I went to Three Bears and played 18, but it was just the same
2
9
times around.
twice.
Yep.
I
It
think
is.
Jake is the only one that's played 18 holes this year.
I've played
No,
18.
you did. You
I
broke
did.
your 90. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I played 18 a couple times. This last week was the first week where I didn't play a round of golf all year since the course has been open. So
See that,
So week 2.
Tyler? there's a large wall in between you and I and the people outside of this simulator. There's 2 completely different worlds happening right here. 2 kids married, 1 kid married, 23 and single,
Yes, sir.
24 and single.
Yep.
So, I mean, I can always expect what's going to come from your side of the room.
But I guess
During
it
this
makes
podcast.
complete sense
Yeah.
why you guys have played full 18s.
Oh, fuck. God. Played 36 holes this week, and I went and watched YouTube for 6 hours. And then I went out drinking that night, and it was a tough weekend.
Oh, man, I'm so stressed.
Oh, yeah? Tough weekend?
Yeah.
How about when you have a crying kid in your ear? And you're like, all I want to do is just go out and go. No, I love my kid to death, and I'm completely like, I'll get my 18 holes in.
Bring him out to the course.
I'm working on it. I'm working on getting one of them golf strollers. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go buy one.
Yeah.
Because
well, sorry. Go ahead, Ryan.
no, I was just gonna say because he loves his stroller, and if I can just throw him in the stroller, slap some sunscreen on him, maybe get a couple toys, and I don't know, maybe like not throw him in a sand trap, but like set him in a sand trap so he can play around. Well, he'll just start eating it too. That's the thing. I mean, that's the way to go.
That's just nutritious.
But I'm also not going to get 18 in
Nope.
with a kid in a
Nope.
stroller. I'm going to get 9, maybe 9 in, probably like 6 more likely. But I'm also like not too upset about that.
See, I think I missed my opportunity for stroller golf.
Yeah, because your kid is going to like,
Well, the 3-year-old for sure, not a fucking chance
No.
will he sit in a stroller for more than one hole. But even the 1-year-old, he's pretty antsy in that thing these days. So if you listen to YBR, you know that he'll hop out of that fucking thing.
yeah.
Just leave him at the clubhouse. Hey, will you watch him for 4 hours?
We already talked about having daycare at clubhouses.
They should.
Like they
Yeah.
have at like the couple gyms in town. You can just drop your kid off in the daycare. You can get a workout and pick them up and leave. And you don't have to pay for it, I don't think.
I feel like some country clubs probably have that somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah, a country club that I used to work at, they like,
Not to brag.
not to brag.
He worked at it. He wasn't a member. So
Yeah,
it's not right.
They were paying me. I wasn't paying them. Country
Well,
club
that's
that
better, dude.
Yeah, you get to go to
Yeah,
a country
free
club and
golf
get
for free.
paid.
Yeah, that's true. They would just like drop off the kids at the pool or whatever because I was like a lifeguard, and so they would just drop off the kids at the pool and like.
Were you a lifeguard or like a lifeguard?
I was a lifeguard.
Okay.
Certified?
Oh yeah,
There's
certified.
a difference. That one word makes a difference.
That's
I
true.
was like a lifeguard. I was just a guy that hung out at the pool. And if a kid was drowned, I'd probably help him.
Hey, get off the ropes.
Stop running!
No running.
You're just sitting there reading a book. Hey, slow down.
Yeah, I don't know. The kids would get dropped off at the pool, and then dad would disappear, mom would disappear for 4.5 hours, and then
Jeez, it took him that long.
oh yeah, it's country club, man. They can play
swinging,
however
dude.
slow they want.
that was a sex joke, you
They're
guys.
swinging.
Probably
Literally, yeah,
probably
swinging the
swingers club.
sticks.
Swinging the sticks. Yeah, there you go.
I did ask a guy who said he DM'd us. He's like, "Hey, I've worked at a country club my entire life. Give us, I can be your inside informant." And the only thing I asked him was like, "Are they swinging there?" And he's like, I don't have 100% confirmation on that, but yeah, I think they are. And I was like, all right, that's all I need. They are. So
They gotta be, because I have a feeling that rich and wealthy couples, like I don't know why they're not just satisfied as a 1v1 couple, but I don't know what it is about them wanting to dabble with other couples. It's odd to me. I mean, I can't talk about this. I have it's a swinger story about someone I know. It's all hearsay. I don't even know it's true, so I'm not even going to bring it up. So
well, you did bring it up.
Yeah.
I know. And I was on the verge of
Hey, how about you just submit it to Golfers Anonymous and then I'll read it.
well, yeah, and who knows? It might not be true.
There's the second strike.
I don't know. I
It
can
was
tell
Ryan.
you from experience of working at the country club that the swinging all definitely happens. Like it's yeah. I don't
Do you have any proof of that?
Yeah, no, I got photos on my phone. I'll show you. No, I'm just kidding.
I got video footage.
Yeah.
I ripped the footy from the blink cameras up in the
Yeah.
corners.
Yeah. No, all I know is I'll if I remember, it was all he said, she said. So there's no
Yeah,
actual
that's where
proof.
I'm at too.
Yeah.
Anyway, I haven't been able to get a full round of 18 in yet. We've been crushing nines like nobody's business. But when you shoot a 41, 42 on 9, you're like, fuck, can I make this thing better?
Right?
I don't know. I need to go home now. I did play last Saturday. So I played at a course that you and we have filmed at many times before, and it almost brought tears to my eyes. Not literally, but
'Cause you missed it?
figuratively. Partially that, but also the course was probably in the worst shape I've ever seen a course in before. I'm talking like
Jesus.
probably 2-inch grass on the tee boxes to where, I mean, you basically just had to I try to make a popping noise there.
Yeah.
You just had to pop the tee. You basically just had to pop the tee into the top of the soil. If you go any farther down, I mean, you're basically you're going to have a fly or lie out of the rough. And
That's sad.
the fairways were, I don't know if it was a winter kill, but the fairways were like Miles's vol damage.
Oh.
The greens were pretty good. That was like the best part of them, but I was a little bit disappointed.
That makes me sad. They got a small crew out there. It's a small town.
Yeah. And you know that course gets used a lot.
Yeah.
Because small town community, like every man is in men's night, every woman is in ladies' nights, and people are going out in between because that's all there is to do around there. So that bummed me out. However, I did the classic. I got the driver figured out. I mean, for that round, I had it figured out.
Yeah, of
this
course.
next round, it's going to be completely different. So here's what I did. Now, I don't even know if I belong on this podcast anymore, Tyler. I don't know if I belong in the seat anymore because I'm getting too in depth with club lengths, and I'm getting too into the shit right now to even feel worthy of this spot. Now, what I did was I saw a couple clips online and I'm like, I think this might be the fix. Now, here's what I did. I got a 2-inch shorter driver shaft.
You actually brought it in and cut it down?
Nope. I just borrowed a shaft in the meantime that was 2 inches shorter for my driver, and things on Saturday or Sunday were going phenomenal. And then right before I did that, I saw a video of Rory McIlroy hitting a 2-inch shorter driver, being almost the farthest guy off the tee in that tournament and hitting almost the most amount of fairways in that tournament.
So what
I'm
I'm hearing is you think you're Rory McIlroy.
No, I think that my theory of swinging a shorter driver shaft, which is giving me more control, I might sacrifice some distance, but I don't give a shit about distance at this point.
Fair enough.
I think my theory in that's going to allow me to have more control is correct, and he just put the cherry on top.
Okay.
So what you're saying is those 2 inches really made a difference for you.
I agree.
Yeah.
I would say 2 inches.
You just like cut your shaft in half?
It was a ton of difference.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 2 inches is a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a
I mean,
lot.
we're talking
Like maybe more than you needed.
I mean, some people might not even give you a 2-inch putt because it's so big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen people not handle a 2-inch putt well.
Yeah. So this 2 inches could make the difference.
Wow.
But I
More
mean,
control.
we'll see next time. We'll see what. Yeah, again, more control over those 2 inches. It's wild.
Did you beat your dad?
Well, my dad just started golfing this year.
Yeah. Did you beat him?
Yes,
Okay, good.
but we weren't like heavily keeping score.
I
We were
know.
just out there.
I know. I'm just asking. It's important to beat your dad.
Yeah, but we're not at a competitive standpoint. It's more so like, hey, let's just go out and let's strike the ball well, and then we're both gonna have a good time.
Yeah, but you have a better time when you beat your dad.
It's not about competition, Tyler. You're getting Tyler.
I'm glad you beat your
we
dad.
don't have the same relationship as you and your dad. It's like it's not that cutthroat.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still happy for you.
So that's about the only thing that I can bring out of my weekend round. I got out golfing with my dad for the first time in probably 15 years.
Hell yeah.
So that was sweet, regardless of course conditions. Yeah, it was a good time.
I have 3 quick stories for our round recaps that I would like to go over. First, you saw how fucking bad I am out of the sand. Everyone saw
why
it.
is that?
I don't know.
What's going through your head when you're hitting a sand shot?
Get it out.
But you're not getting it out, so that you have to change that.
I would like to finish my story, Ryan.
Go ahead.
Going to the sand for the first time this weekend. Lip out.
Really?
First time when I went in the sand twice that round. I got out both times, and one time I almost holed out from the sand.
So how
for bird?
So when it lipped out, how far did it kick away from the hole?
Not very.
2 inches.
No, not that much. No, it was enough for me to tap in for par.
Let's go.
So I think I figured the sand out, and all I did was just hit it normal. I didn't think about any sand rules whatsoever. I just hit it like I would if it was in the grass.
Okay, can I start by saying I don't think that's going to work every time?
Well, it worked this time, and that's all I give a shit about.
Okay. So you might just have to make a couple adjustments on the next.
No, I'm gonna as long as it gets out of that fucking bunker, I don't care where it goes.
I don't understand why. Because I'm so on board with putting out of the bunker.
Yeah, and I 100% would. That's my first option every time.
Yeah. You're
Can I
like
put it out?
secondary is like, all right, I'll grab the sand wedge.
Like the only time I don't think putter first in a bunker is if it's a fairway bunker.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, but they don't like courses, and I know the courses are not thinking putter first on sand traps, but they got to start catering towards guys like us who want to putt out of the sand. Like how cool. I mean, I would say a putter out of the sand is way cooler than a wedge out of the sand.
I agree. It's way less messy.
Oh,
I don't got
100%.
sand in my shoes and my shirt and a fucking cloud of dust flying over.
Well, imagine
and
like
then no sand on the green.
imagine the oil and gas that they'd save on the leaf blower, having to just blow all that sand back into the trap.
Yeah.
I'm all about putting out of the sand, but they're not making it user friendly for us.
Yeah.
They need to start shaving those lips down.
Cool it with the lips, guys.
You gotta start shaving those down.
Yep. So yeah, that's the first thing. Almost hold out from the sand. So
That's
if
it.
you would, I am back, if you will. Next thing that happened, near hole in one for your guy.
Okay. Now let me
Define near.
let me unpack this for a second. Again, Grandpa Dave. He said he almost got a hole the first round of the year. He said he almost got a hole in one on that specific hole we were on, and I think he said he was 15 feet away. It's like, yeah, that is a near hole in one. How far away were you?
So when it stopped rolling, I was like 8 feet away,
Okay.
but it hit the pin.
Okay. I mean, that's way more credible.
Yeah. So wind was.
Why didn't you have somebody go pull the pin for you?
Well, I was leading off because I had honors because I won every hole that day.
Okay, sorry, I keep interrupting you, but I think that,
Yeah.
if someone asks you to go pull the pin on a par 3, would you stop playing with them
Absolutely.
immediately? What if Jake asked you to go pull the pin on a par 3?
If they were serious, I'd be done playing with them. But I think that'd be a hilarious bit. Like, hey, you want to go? Can you go tend for me?
That is actually, that's a great
We have to pull that out on the next scramble.
Yeah.
I'll do that in Myrtle Beach because they get paired with another foursome.
Yeah.
So
Somebody you don't know.
Yeah, just like, hey, do you mind running up there and pulling the pin for me?
Hell yeah. Sorry, keep going.
Wind was whipping. It was not great conditions as far as the wind, but it was sunny. And I smacked it about 30 feet to the right of the green, and I hit a draw anyway. And so the wind and the draw brought it right on line. Bounced once, bounced twice, and in between the second and third bounce, bangs off the bottom of the pin. And I thought it went in for a second. Really? Or I didn't think it went in. My buddy thought it went in. I thought it was like just rolled past it. And he's like, dude, you hit the pin. I think it's it. And I was like, shut the fuck up. No, I didn't. And I walk up there and you can like see the line in the water and stuff.
It was at Meadows?
Yeah.
What hole?
So when you cross at number 8, you cross the road. It's that gnarly par 5.
Yep, and then it's par 3 after
and then
that.
par 3
That's
after that.
The one next to the railroad tracks.
Yep.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, pin was on the top tier of the green because it's a tiered green left and right, and the ball at least stayed up. And so I have a birdie putt, promptly blow it 6 feet by. I have a par putt.
Really?
Promptly leave it 2 inches short, which is a really long way.
Yeah, no one's giving you that putt.
No, so I go from potential first hole in one to bogey 3 putt.
Jeez.
So I still have my spot on this podcast.
You're good, Tyler.
Yeah. Oh, and then last thing, I have a buddy with he works here, Alan. I'll call you out again with Patrick Cantley levels of play.
Also wears a black golf glove.
Wears a black golf glove. He's the slowest guy I've ever met in my entire life. There was one hole where it was me and my buddy and Alan, and my buddy and Alan had really bad blow up holes. And
we're talking really bad.
I'm talking like low teens for both of them on this hole. God, dude. And Alan took the time to squat down, line up, do the fucking putter hang thing to check the angle for all 5 to 6 of his putts.
What hole is that on?
That was on...
Is it the front 9?
It's the front. We only played the front 9. So the second long par 4 with water just to the left of the green and houses right behind it.
Yep. I know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's like 285 to the green. Or short par 4.
Okay, you know what's funny about that? He actually took an Instagram story photo and posted it to his story of that hole.
No shot.
So you're talking pace of play because they were having blow up holes. He's also posting IG
Jesus
at the same
Christ.
time.
This is the first time in my life where I almost scolded a partner to like hurry up. Like I'll give the guys like, hey, got people behind us, you know?
Yeah.
But I was like, we need to fucking move. There are people behind us. There's no one in front of us. This course is packed. We have to move our asses. And I got Tweedledee and Tweedle fucking dumb over here. Alan's lining up a putt while Logan chips it over his head. And it's like back and forth across the green for one. The other guy is sitting there. He's got a pendulum in his hand.
I went out with Alan 2 weeks ago, and granted, there was nobody in front of us and nobody behind us, but it was also fucking 30 miles an hour worth of wind and 45 degrees outside, and I was ready to just go home. And Alan just decides on hole like probably 13 or 14, he's just gonna start playing 2 balls from here on out.
No. 13 holes in, you're like, fuck, I gotta start playing 2 balls. I gotta start shaping some things up here. Dude. I mean, 1 ball in the first 12 holes just didn't scratch that itch for me. So I'm gonna pull a second ball out. I'm gonna play 2-man best ball with both of my own balls.
I think we should once somebody else lies in Golfers Anonymous, change the segment for Alan Shenanigans.
Oh my god. Jesus. It was brutal. We ended up leaving the course. We were on the course for like 5 hours, and it was like, this just sucks.
I mean, that I totally get that. If
Fuck,
it's like,
I ain't got anything going on today. I might as well play 4 balls.
I would have just played ahead of him. Like, all right, I'll see you later.
So pissed. I just had to wait for a half hour in between each and every single one of my shots.
Well, and he's not consistent enough to be hitting both his balls nearly in the same place.
One left, one right.
Well, and if you're not in the same place, just take mental health shots. Mm-hmm. Just drop another one, hit it, and then go play the first one that you hit.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what he was doing, but he was my cart partner, so we'd have to go and pick up his other ball every single time.
Tyler, imagine if he was playing 2 balls on the 5-putt green.
Oh, I'd still fucking be there.
Fuck, I was.
This was last week on Thursday.
And now, okay, we go back to lying. How we started this whole podcast. When he tells me what score he got, you have to make sure you ask him about the penalty shots, the breakfast balls, breakfast balls being plural. Remember, you get one.
Yep.
All that shit, because he'll tell you the score without any of that involved.
Yep. Well, and
So-
he'll also submit it.
Oh, 100%. He'll submit it in his
Jesus.
handicap. He's probably a 7 handicap by now.
Probably.
He's been golfing for 8 months.
I will give him this. He's actually pretty good for the first 3 holes of every round.
Yep.
And
I would
then
agree. And then he starts playing
both
2
wheels.
balls.
And then both wheels absolutely fall off, and then it's all downhill from there. But yeah, those are the 3 things that I needed to share for this week.
I know exactly what face you were making when they were doing their shit on the green.
Well, and the problem was is like we were walking, we had our push carts, and I saw the other group waiting for us, and just to make sure they knew that I wasn't the problem, I just kept taking a couple steps
Yep.
every time away to like be like, come on, just so the other group, hey, at least one guy's being polite here.
Yeah. Because then you take nothing from them getting pissed off. Like
Right.
that does not involve you.
Well, yeah, and it was like a dad and 2 kids, so like not like little kids, like
Yeah.
teenagers, but still.
How many balls you lose?
Yeah, I've been tracking my balls for the entire season
You
now.
don't want to lose them.
No, I didn't lose a single ball at the Meadows.
Really?
Yep.
So you're still at 0?
No,
He lost the one.
I lost. Yeah, I lost 2 with you guys at Osgood.
Oh, sure.
And then I lost 3 at Prairie Wood.
Okay.
Where did I lose those at?
Hole 9.
No, I stuck it on hole 9. This is my only par of the day. I bogeyed every hole except 9. Or I
Okay.
tripled the first hole, bogeyed every hole, par 9.
That's what keeps you coming back.
Yep. God,
So
I
you're
don't
at 5.
remember.
You're at 5 now?
Oh, hole 2. I took the driver out, hit a fucking bomb, but hit it straight.
Yeah, right into the water. Yep. Sunday morning I lost 2. So I'm at lost ball tracker for me is 5.
Okay.
5 through 4 round 18 and 3 rounds of 9.
It's pretty good.
Not bad.
I'll take that.
Fuck, we'll take it.
Trevor, any stories to swap with the boys? We were at our round table of stories.
So okay, also to preface, you're coming off your best round of the year, right? 84.
Finally breaks 90, first time in his young life.
Yep.
And then what happens, Trevor?
Then I went to go play the same course on Saturday with my friends, and the first hole was a fucking meltdown.
Oh.
What'd you get on it?
A 9.
Really? And there's
Par 4, huh?
there's I mean
A quick +5.
Yep.
Hey, if you're playing with me, 8's the highest you can get. So.
I wrote. I didn't even keep score. I said, "Okay, we're playing for fun today," because it was like we got there at like 6:30, so we're gonna finish 18. So I just went for fun. So
okay, so after hole 1, I do shit like this too. If I were to get a 9 on hole 1, I wouldn't even keep score the rest of the round.
nope.
Really?
No.
Those are the holes. Like if I start around super bad, be like, all right, I'm keeping score because I got to figure out if I get out of this funk.
Yeah, maybe a
Like, if
double, maybe like a 6, but not a 9, dude.
No.
God, well,
You're already 5 over after 1.
No.
I don't know. It like pisses me off. So I'm like, all right, I got to fucking get back now.
Now, here's the
No.
thing. Like, what I should do, if there's no group behind you, you should just go play that hole again. We'll call that a warm-up hole.
Yeah, that's the driving range.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you have a massive post-victory hangover.
Yep.
Are you going to recover?
Well, I did. So I did play the rest of the round. We played till like hole 16 before it got too dark. And front 9 was all right. Back 9 I played pretty decent. So I did get out of the bunker every time. So I am back out of the
Nice.
It's
bunker.
been your kryptonite,
Nice.
too.
Yep.
Just bunker
That's
shots.
tough.
It is.
I hate it.
I just kind of, open the stance, open the face a little bit, and just slap the sand.
You slap it.
I mean, that's
Slap the sand.
exactly what you need to do.
I know, and I did it, and it worked.
Well, I was
Nice.
telling
Crazy
you,
how that worked.
I got really good at hitting flop shots in the simulator here. That's like the only sort of chip shot I would do. And just line up as if you're hitting a flop shot on
Yeah.
grass. Do that in the sand. Use the bounce on your club, and you're going to pop right out.
Yeah.
Hear that, Tyler?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it normal because it worked for me.
Tyler's gonna putt it. He doesn't care.
If I can.
Not all sand traps are created equally, though.
Yeah, well,
And not all eyes are the same.
yep, I'll
That's
be
correct.
fine. Yeah, I'll pull it
Get a
out.
fried
If
egg.
it's plugged, I'll pull it out.
Do the little Patrick Reed, just push some sand back.
No one's in there watching me.
Yeah.
No,
I ain't gonna
especially
watch
if
it.
it's like if it's dug into the ground.
Yeah.
No one's gonna see that.
Yeah.
I mean, little GA for me, Golfers Anonymous. I've fluffed plenty of lies this year.
Should.
Through 5
It's
rounds.
not anonymous when we say it about ourselves.
through 4 rounds, I've probably fluffed like 4 balls, 1 ball around. Now, also, if the ball is super muddy, which tends to be this time of year, I'm picking it up. I'm going to clean that off.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok about that. I didn't even realize that it was a rule that you couldn't clean your ball. So apparently
I know.
it is. Like if it's in the fairway, you can't pick that shit up and clean it off. I always thought you could, so I've been doing it for years.
Hell no.
You got a half-inch wad of mud on the side of your ball, and you got to hit that?
100%.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Especially if it's in the fairway.
You know what I also found out, Tyler, is, and I mean, we could like, this might spur some discussion here, but if you step on somebody's ball and like plug it into the fairway, or you run over somebody's ball, that is not considered a plugged golf ball. So they still have to play that.
Really?
Yes.
So I could be stomping on you guys' balls and
Behind
trying
the
to fuck you
ball.
over. Yeah, who's my partner? Like, hey, where are you at?
Yeah. Stop stomping on my ball.
Oh, another note from my round this weekend. It would be hole 3 at the Meadows.
Yep.
It is another short par 4, like maybe 300.
Yep.
I hit my driver like 275, 280, and it kind of got close to the Bev Cart. Yelled 4, but then Alan hit one, like got way under it, hit it short, but in the fairway. And the fucking Bev Cart ran over his ball.
Oh, did he play it where it lied?
No, I told him to pull it out, but no, it was Logan's ball. It doesn't matter. But the Bev Cart comes screaming at us and runs over his ball. And I saw it happen. Like, no fucking way. And I don't think it was intentional, but it would be hilarious if they took revenge for me hitting it kind of close to him.
Yeah.
And ran over his ball.
Huh. I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah.
She had there were no balls on her mind.
Nope.
It was only slinging drinks and getting tips.
Yep. Well, I think Logan said that they did it on purpose because then we'll bring it up next time. I don't know.
Sure.
Isn't it like build rapport?
Yeah, that's good rapport for sure. Speaking of Bev Carts, like, you know how you get bottle service at a club?
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to get Bev Cart service at a golf course, meaning they like you pay.
Stay with you.
Yeah,
the
you
whole
pay
time.
$100-$200 and that cart follows you through the entire 18 holes.
That is a phenomenal idea.
So you basically have you have bottle service on 4 wheels following you through your entire round.
Think about how great that would be for a bachelor party.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want, you can pay $500 for 2 carts. Also, I mean,
Yeah, if we need 2 Bev carts for 4 guys.
I feel like they're like pre-stocked.
Yeah.
Hey, with this cart that's going to follow you for 18 holes, it's going to cost you $250 for the cart, and then it's going to cost you another $250 for I don't know, 30 beers, 30 shooters, 2 bottles, shit like that. You can kind of mix and match the packages. But dude, at some of these pristine courses that like down in Arizona, for instance, big time bachelor party destination, big time golf destination, have your Bev Cart available for hire so that they can follow you the entire round and you literally will never go dry.
Dude, I think that's a phenomenal idea. They'll make the rate flat, right? But you could have it for as many groups as you want. So I'm thinking, like, even Connor's bachelor party, we had 3 groups all golfing back to back to back. We hire this Bev Cart bottle service.
Yes.
She's with one group for the hole. She stays there. Second group stays there, serves everybody. Third group stays there, serves everybody, then drives 3 holes ahead and starts back at the first group.
Yep.
Like, you could do that, or you could have them just stay with the one group of 4 the whole time.
Yep.
And they could almost act like a caddy.
Yep.
A caddy with booze.
Yep. Well, and you can even have 2 girls in the cart.
Yeah.
Who are like just slinging back and forth.
That is a great idea, Ryan.
Yeah.
I mean, to spice things up too. I mean, you could throw like some flashing lights on the top, so like everyone on the course knows, hey, this guy's getting married. I'm gonna buy him a beer over there. I'm gonna buy him. I'm gonna buy him a shot because he's the bachelor. We got flashing lights on the top.
It'd be like they come out in bottle service with like fucking sparklers and shit.
Yeah, yeah. They have like a personalized sign on the side that says like "Dead Man Walking." Now you could also go for like a lower package, kind of like you hop into an Uber and they have like water bottles and hard candies and shit like that in the car. Like you can rent for maybe like $50. You can rent like the basic bachelor party package cart.
Yep.
To where maybe you get 4 shooters, 4 beers, some other shit in your cart. So you're not, you're now $500 or whatever it is.
Yeah, and it's like it's stocked for you, like
Correct,
like
yes.
a scrambled goodie bag.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty
except
much.
it's booze there
Yep.
for you.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're on to something here, Ryan.
Bev Cart bottle service is the next big thing in golf.
I'm with you. Like who would the caddy girls would do this?
100%. Maddie, Megan, if you're listening right now, we're also going to send this to you.
Free idea. Here you go.
We got to.
Everybody else, TM, you can't have it. Yeah, you can have it. I want to see it on the course.
They're big in with McCormick Ranch down in Arizona.
Yeah.
Start at McCormick. Say, hey, we just want to, and like, I mean, I guess I don't know liability purposes if a Bev Cart driver has to sign off on some shit or if they have to be an employee or whatever. But even like, hey, the course will rent the cart out to the caddy girls for X amount of dollars, and the caddy girls will charge this amount to the players.
If they do it like most party venues do, you have to pay for a minimum of booze anyway.
Sure.
So if they just stock it with that, that's already paid for and bought. So it's technically not an employee serving it because it's already served. I don't know. But either way, this idea is sick because it would be awesome. And at any point, be like, hey, can you make me a round of water moccasins or some random shot? Then you don't have to worry about it taking up the time and slowing down your round because they're always with you.
Yep. You will never go dry.
Hell yeah. That could be their slogan.
Yeah. That was a bad one.
You'll find it, Ryan.
Yeah, I know. I'm so glad I held back on that one.
Yeah, let's take a break and then we'll be back with what could possibly be the last ever Golfers Anonymous.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's currently 5 Union Green balls out on courses that I've played this year. So you're welcome for the 5 free balls.
Go
that
find
I
them.
left you. 3 T-birds and 2 pin drops.
Nice.
If you come across one in the southeastern North Dakota area, it's probably mine.
Actually,
So I would like that back if you.
no. This is great for you because now you can go get 3 boxes, get a 4th for free.
That is
Use
true.
the promo code plus find all 5 of Ryan's Lost Union Greens and all 5 of mine as well, and then you're getting 58 balls.
Well, Tyler, the buy 3 get 1 free is no longer a thing. That's the T-bird deal.
Fill us in.
We're now in the pin drop deal. So the deal I want to tell you on the pin drops is if you buy 4 boxes, you get 25% off.
Okay, because it's a ladder, right?
Correct.
Buy
It's-
2 boxes, get 10%. 3 boxes, 15%. 4 boxes, 25% off.
Yep.
Slap the DB20 on there.
Double bogey 20.
Another
for
20% off.
Double bogey 20 for first time customers. You get that 20% off. I think we factored it out to be about $1.50 per ball.
Yeah, something like that.
So start sticking greens, start hitting pins like Tyler out of the sand. Double bogey 20 with the pin drop deal. Now, we also got another deal for you. For those of you who have already used double bogey 20 or just you want a little merch at uniongreen.com, you buy yourself a Play Local lightweight hoodie plus the tan, like the pin drop dad hat.
The dad hat for all our dads out there.
So you get a hoodie, you get a hat.
Father's Day coming up. Buy yourself a gift.
You then get a free box of pin drop golf balls. $20 value for free. What you need to do at checkout though is you need to enter in breakfast balls.
Free breakfast ball.
Free breakfast balls. Okay?
That's a lot. I'll put it in the description. You'll figure it out.
Yep. Hoodie, hat, add yourself a box of balls. Free breakfast balls with an S at the end as their new promo code. Get yourself a free box of balls. Get yourself a little merch for Father's Day. You know what? Dads out there, Tyler, myself, go treat yourself a little bit.
Treat yourself.
Eventually, I mean, if I don't start losing balls at a more rapid pace than I have been, which I need to start doing, I'm not going to have enough room for the amount of Union Green balls that are going into my bag.
I've got a little shelf going on in my office of all my Union Green balls still.
Yeah.
That I haven't needed to refresh. I've only lost 5 balls. That's not enough to refresh yet.
You got like one of them pyramids that they have on driving ranges.
No, I
golf
wish.
balls?
Those are so satisfying.
I know. We got to get
I
one of
almost
them.
don't want to hit off of those pyramids because they're so satisfying.
Yeah. Cool little challenge is if you have the pyramid, you try to hit the top ball off of it.
Without knocking the whole thing down.
Yes.
That would be cool.
Now, one thing, we've been waiting to discuss this with you guys about Union Green, but if you didn't know, Union Green is owned by Acushnet, Tyler. And
I did know this.
And
but we hinted at it. We kind of hinted at it. We did,
yeah.
But now we're allowed to just straight up tell you.
So we're just going to keep adding in more validity. Acushnet also owns Titleist, Vokey, Scotty Cameron, FootJoy. Union Green golf balls are made in ball plant number 2.
With also Titleist. So there you go. They're made.
Yes.
They're cousins. They're made in the exact same plant. That would make them brothers, actually, and not cousins.
I mean, so if you think this whole time that we've been trying to push like top flight rated balls at you guys, you're fucking wrong.
You are wrong. So yeah, they're in some. I think they're what is it in Massachusetts? Is the Titleist? Yep, Bedford, Massachusetts. The Titleist number 2 ball factory. Also, I think the name should be switched to Union Green Ball Factory number 2.
Why can we not make that happen?
Yeah, I wish this. I want Union Green to do a one-off breakfast ball and sell them in egg cartons.
That would actually be kind of sweet. You know, I mean, the packaging with just the trademark Union Green ball is also already sweet. You can see it right here in the middle of us. An egg cart that's a phenomenal idea.
I think it would work perfect.
UGBB collab ball sold in an egg carton. And egg cartons are not cheap these days, but these balls are cheap on the wallet.
Not what's driving the price of eggs up.
How do you know?
You're right. I'm sorry. Guys,
head over to uniongreen.com. Get yourself a lightweight hoodie, a hat, and a free box of balls using free breakfast balls as the promo code. Or if you're a first-time customer, double bogey 20. Go get yourself the pin drop deal, 25% off, 4 boxes of balls, uniongreen.com.
Yep.
Tyler.
What do you use out of the sand, Ryan?
58.
You actually, okay. Because 56.
I use my 58 for damn near everything. Unless it's a full shot 54 at 120 yards, I'm using 58 for everything.
So a sand wedge is technically 56, correct?
I think it varies. I think go ahead.
I don't think I've ever.
To us, it doesn't matter.
No, I don't hit my sand wedge out of the sand ever. I always hit my 60. I don't know why.
You probably, I would maybe try using your sand wedge. Well, whatever that may be.
It's 56.
Use the 56.
And the only reason I think that is because on my previous wedges, it said 56 and an S. So that's why I think 56 is a sand wedge.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's talk about the sugar daddies.
Oh, God.
Those things are nice.
Yeah,
dude.
they are.
Not only did I almost chip in out of the sand with those, I stuck my 52 was on fucking fire.
You've kind of found your favorite club now.
Yeah. So I use the 60 pretty much anywhere inside the green because I don't want a ton of rollout. Gives me a little more pop.
Yep.
But my 52 as a full club was dialed in.
Yep.
And I honestly, at one point towards the end of my round on Saturday, I was like, I'm 150 out. I'm just going to hit my 52 and hope for the best.
Are you serious?
I didn't do it, but it was genuinely a debate I was having in my head. You do the over the top of your clubs. Like which one am I going to take?
Like if I hit it perfect, I can get it there.
Yeah. And I didn't even think I was going to get it there, but it's like, at least I'm not going to blade it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hit it anywhere I don't want to other than right at the hole. It just might be a little short.
Well, now a smart golfer, what they would do is they would hit their driver into their 52-degree distance, or they would, par 5, you'd hit into your 52-degree distance. But hopefully it just works out that we have 52-degree distance.
Yeah, all I'm saying is if we do a 1 club challenge and I get stuck with the 52, you guys are in deep shit.
Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know.
So-
I might try and like jeopardize your 52 before the round.
That would be really awful.
that would not be
Don't
good.
touch my sugar daddies.
No, the sugar daddies, you guys, from PXG are elite. They could pretend, and they're my sugar daddy. They are
Yeah.
what is winning me money on courses.
That's a good way to put it. Is that why they call them that?
I think it is now.
Sweet.
What I like about the PXGs is now that I'm getting a good feel for them, I can start manipulating. What I've been doing is manipulating my driver because I know
Yeah,
it's
PXG gives you this great driver and you just take 2 inches right off it. Ungrateful.
and now I'm striping way more fairways than I did before. So it's just like I have now found one of my favorite clubs on top of the sugar daddies plus the putter. I mean,
Dude, my
Spitfire?
putter. I love my putter so much.
how can you go wrong with that?
Yeah.
So guys, the Gen 6s they're out. PXG.com. If you're a military, first responder,
Hit that discount, baby.
Hit that
Heroes
discount.
program.
and if you're looking at saving a little bit more money, I know that discount goes a long ways with like the Gen 5s, which we hit. Those are also phenomenal. Technology there is great. PXG.com. Go check the 6s out. If guys like us can hit them, I think just about anybody can hit them.
That's a fact.
PXG.com.
Are you guys ready for some potentially fake GAs?
Well, no, Tyler, leave that in the past.
I know, but
We need to be able to. Okay,
I have
this is like-
trust issues now.
This is like, all right, you get a 9 on hole number 1, and this is you thinking about that for the entire round. That's why I don't keep score, because I think of shit too long. Now, what I'm not doing here is I'm not letting that affect the future GAs, because I know there's people submitting good stories on there.
I know, but wait till I read this first one, and then you're gonna be like, maybe this is a lie too, because this is.
But if we put that into people's heads, they're gonna be like, oh, that's probably a lie.
Well, it's not my fault that's in their heads. It's fucking Canada 13-year-olds.
We got to move away from that, and we're just giving him more airtime than he deserves.
You're right. You're right. I should. Yeah. Anyway, here's the first one. Random pairing. Guy I got paired with didn't have balls, so he stole people's drives and replaced them with cotton balls. By the time people found their cotton ball, we were already on the green. Very strange.
Okay.
No shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's unpack this one for a second. You
Yeah,
show
no,
up
have
to
at
the
least
course.
one ball. He didn't just go stand in the middle of the fairway and wait for someone's drive to come in.
I mean, what's this guy? He's showing up to the course with no golf balls, but he's showing up to the course with a pack of cotton balls.
Yeah. Honestly, if you do the math, Union Greens are probably cheaper than cotton balls.
I can understand if this guy is painting his fingernails and had to maybe as a nail polish remover and had to basically wipe out the nice spring colors he had going on his nails.
Or chronic bloody noses.
Correct. Or maybe had some ear drainage that was happening. Maybe had ear infection. I don't know. But to show up at the course with cotton balls and not golf balls is beyond me.
That is insane. If that happens, whoever submitted this, if that ever happens to you or anyone else on the court, leave. Don't golf with that guy.
Also, if I was this guy and I was going to just play somebody else's ball out of the fairway, I would be like, I would not try and replace it, because that automatically makes you like, that means you did it on purpose. Whereas that dude could have just been like, oh, whoops, my bad. Yeah, just drop another one back there and, we'll square up later on.
Yeah, if
Whatever.
somebody took my ball and I walk up to a fucking cotton ball, I'm going to be the next video you see, Ryan.
Fucking absolutely catching and throwing hands.
Like what?
I use marshmallows instead.
In what
That's
world?
a way better. Marshmallows is a way better idea.
Yeah, there's a game you play with marshmallows. It's really weird, but you shouldn't leave them on the course. People don't do that. Because marshmallow kills birds. Anyway, yeah, it's not good
Birds
for
aren't
them.
real.
Oh, true. So kill them all. But like, in what mindset do you need to be? We're like, yeah, I didn't bring a single ball today, but I got cotton balls and I plan on stealing everyone's shit.
Or
I feel guilty when I accidentally, the one time I 360 ruled and pick up someone's ball that was definitely theirs. I felt awful.
We need to properly show. Well, next time we're out, we'll properly show people how to do the 360-degree roll. If you are the first tee time out for the day and you come across a ball,
it's added
probably
the first
yours.
Tee time thing.
No.
That wasn't in it.
No, I wasn't adding that now, Tyler. I wasn't adding that now. It's an example. Now, here's an easy solution. If this guy's riding in a cart, for instance, how about you just skip the cart and you just walk and you take the money that you would have spent on the cart and you buy dollar golf balls in the clubhouse.
Or this. Don't golf if you're going to pull this shit.
I wouldn't even say pull that shit. I would just say don't golf if you don't have balls.
Yeah.
I think that's an easy enough solution.
I just don't understand how you can consciously do this.
Also, if you can't find a ball, you just gonna skip 3 holes until you can find one, or what?
I mean, if he's decent enough, he could probably play a little bit on that one ball. And
but if he's decent enough, Tyler, he's showing up with golf balls.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. It's just out there.
The cotton ball thing is.
What would you do? What would you do if that was you showed up, you get paired with this random and he starts pulling that? What would you say?
I probably would just look at him and be like, you showed up to the golf course with no golf balls?
I think I would panic and just be like, dude, I have a lot of balls. And like, take them.
Yeah, hey, there's no need to put down cotton balls. Like I have extra balls in my bag.
Like, please, actually, please stop. I would prefer, here, I hit this one, take that one, put a cotton ball there. Like, stop taking people's balls.
But now if you confront him with say, hey, please stop, then it makes things very uncomfortable for the rest of
It's already uncomfortable.
Just go play ahead. Be like, I'm gonna go play ahead. Sorry, dude.
You're a party to that. All the other groups that come and find a cotton ball are looking at both of you.
Yeah, I'm probably just not gonna go out. I'm not gonna go out with him.
I'm playing ahead. I'm like, dude, sorry, but I'm just gonna play ahead.
I might narc.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, homie's stealing everybody's balls and leaving cotton balls all over your course. So maybe go have words with him.
Yeah, well, I mean, what if there's a lot of morning dew and the cotton ball just soaks up all the moisture, and then it just turns into like this guy. There's not even a cotton ball to find because it's dissolved. I don't know if that's how cotton balls.
I don't think so.
Cotton doesn't.
Definitely not.
I've actually never. I don't. I think it's been about 15 years since I've touched a cotton ball.
Well, if you golfed on this course,
yeah.
I mean, the validity of this story, like you'd think if this was happening, you would take some photos or videos. So if you have photos or videos, we need to
DM
see
them to
those
us, please.
ASAP, because this is an asinine move pulled by this guy, and we can't be having that in this sport.
Also, one content creator to potentially another. If you have footage of this, post it, dude.
Do it 100%.
That will blow the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah. Like if you're not throwing hands on the golf course, you're posting videos of this bullshit happening.
Yeah. All right.
We got to start, Tyler. Next time we go out, we got to find someone to throw hands with. Jake, you get the camera.
Hey,
I will. Yeah, I'll get the
Edgewood opens next weekend. Maybe I can find my best friend.
Oh yeah,
It opens today.
Okay, what else you got for GA?
Okay, here we go. Submitted from Anonymous. Second hole of the day. Sliced right into a house's window.
That will happen.
Took a breakfast ball. Sliced right into the back window of the truck in the driveway. Ended up being my boss's house and truck.
Oh,
I would hope you're a really good employee.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're fired, and now you're jobless.
And I would hope it's a company vehicle, so then boss doesn't have to roll up in his personal to work the next day.
But also, your boss lives on a golf course. He knows the risk.
Yeah, the worst thing is when you drive by a car and you see like cardboard and duct tape, or you see like a black trash bag with duct tape over top of a window, because you're like, that person's just not having a good day right now.
That happened to one of our coworkers here. He had his window smashed and his laptop stolen.
Yeah, in Minneapolis, which is 3 hours away, and he never even covered it up on the way home, and it was raining.
Maybe, what if Garrett was this guy's boss? and his window got smashed from a golf ball.
What if it was Trevor?
Trevor, did you submit this?
No.
That is very unfortunate luck. So, I mean, my follow-up question to this is, did you have to pay for either?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably.
Technically, he's liable for it. But I'm going to plan on doing a TikTok about this at some point. So no one steal this idea, please.
TM.
Yeah, it's content TM. So if you post this yourself, I'll find you. I'm going to start everywhere I go. Like I actually did this at Olive Garden after my sister graduated last week. I'm going to take...
You went to Olive Garden?
Yeah, for Paige's graduation.
Did you bring any breadsticks and salad home?
Of course I did.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, Tyler.
I took all 3 of the male business cards at the front, and I'm going to start carrying business cards with me so that if I hit somebody's window or somebody sees me hit a car in the parking lot, I just hand them that business card and be like, hey, I'll make this right.
Hey,
I'm going to be good. Just give me a call and we'll get it squared out. I'll call insurance, yada, yada, yada. And then Tim from Olive Garden is going to be like, hey, dude, so I'm the guy that owns the car you hit. And be like, what?
Hey, all right, hey man, head chef here at OG. I don't have the money to cover that. I'm sorry.
You are doing way too many abbreviations. It's more than usual today.
Night shift manager here at OG. Head breadstick maker here at OG.
Breadsmith. But yeah, so that's what you got to do if you start hitting people's houses. Give them a random business card. And it's even funnier if it's your friend.
Yeah, and the fact that this guy worked for, he worked for the guy whose window got busted out. Give him like one of your
His own business card.
and then run.
I just want to know how he found out that it was his boss's truck. Like it could have been
He probably
right.
knows. He probably knows.
It could have been right when it happened, and boss comes out, screaming and swearing or whatever, and then realizes it's employee. Or boss comes into work on Monday and is like, "Dude, the most unbelievable thing happened to me this weekend.
Somebody smashed my patio and my truck.
Yeah, but he's like, "Oh yeah, that sucks, dude."
That's terrible. Was there a cotton ball in your yard? Or how'd you know?
I feel really bad about that. Like if you need any help covering the costs of that thing, I'd
Here's my card.
yeah. House windows are not cheap, so I would much rather bust out a car window if I had to choose.
Car window over house window?
Absolutely, dude. House windows are fucking expensive.
Crazy expensive.
Yeah, you guys keep talking. I'm finding the next one.
Well, I'm pretty much done with that. With that one.
So you better find one now, Tyler.
Yeah. God, how about that window last weekend, man?
Actually, I will say I went golfing this last week or whatever, and there's a dog leg right. There's a house right at about 240 yards out, and they already had 2 smashed windows already, and the course had been open for like a month. So that must suck.
The insurance on those places got to be crazy.
Oh yeah.
Also, where did the name dog? I understand the dog leg. I do understand that concept, but why do they call it dog leg?
Because it looks like a dog's leg.
No, I get that, but why? I mean, like every fucking animal leg.
Rabbit
looks like
leg.
that. Yeah.
Rabbit legs are way more jointed. than
Cat leg.
dogs. Cats are straighter than dogs.
In what way?
Straighter legs.
Maybe we should just start describing how much the hole turns depending on the animal, right? So like a little bit of a dog leg is a cat leg.
What kind of angle you got on that turn there?
I got a giraffe neck, par 4 here. It's just straight.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of it. What would we call
bulldog neck, par 3.
Short and stubby, guys, 85 yards. Big
That's actually
green.
a great idea, Tyler.
Okay, we just start describing it by animals.
Giraffe neck, par 4.
Pig's tail,
Straight.
par 5.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it actually
Wow.
curls all the way back around to the tee box.
Yeah, so just turn around. Tee off
Turn around and hit a bulldog neck.
All right, last GA of the day. This is more of a question than it is.
Stop abbreviating Golfers Anonymous. Like, actually, like, give it to the people how it's presented.
No, shut your
Unstrappy the
sickness.
clubbies are a ting, my friends. That's how Ryan would read it.
A ting?
Yeah. I just have to throw either a Y or make a word shorter, so I just got rid of the H in things.
What's the thing, Tyler?
Can we just read it?
Thank you, Jake.
All right.
Thank you, Jake.
Unstrapping this is more of a question than it is an admission, and I think we can mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
Unstrapping the clubs are a thing, and me and my friends do. But we're all about to get new clubs. How do I go about telling my friends to stop it until at least next year?
I mean, that's a very valid question.
I think you just say stop, guys. Like, hey, we all have new clubs. Until these things are old, let's not unstrap them anymore.
Yeah.
And I feel like if they're getting new clubs too, they're going to be down for. They don't want their clubs broken either.
I also think what you could do is you could sacrifice 1 year of riding in a cart, and you could
What?
No, I'm
Whoa.
Tyler, I'm saying
This is a ride-only podcast.
Yeah.
no, I'm a ride-only podcast host.
It changes now.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it did. We have it on recorded.
Just changed it.
But in the current circumstance, if I was worried, I would have never said we're a ride-only podcast, which we are. If I would have been concerned with people unstrapping my clubs in the cart, my brand new clubs, and those possibly getting damaged. So because this person is worried about damaging his new clubs, that's why I would offer up sacrifice the cart and maybe push cart it for a year. Or depending on what color bag you have, you can also go the backup bungee strap around the basket, the booze basket, or the clothes or the club head basket, club cover basket. You could, I would recommend backup bungee strap.
Just get a chain and a bike lock.
Yeah. Because I mean, if those babies, there's just something about a golf, and we have golf bags in here falling down all the time. And it makes me like, I cringe every time I hear that.
Yeah. Or like, there's been times where we like accidentally let one fall on the concrete. And just the sound. Golf has a lot of satisfying sounds, but a club on the concrete is one of the worst sounds.
Arguably as bad as nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's not good.
But I think the easiest route here, my guys, is to just sit everyone down and be like, hey, I love pranking you guys, but we got to stop unstrapping each other's clubs. And if only there was a new prank you could do, maybe just keep your eyes peeled on the Breakfast Ball page, and maybe you'll find a new prank.
Oh yeah, we do have a good new prank coming out.
Yeah, just maybe check it every day until that you see the next best golf prank. The unstrapping the cart, honestly, this couldn't be better timing because it's going to be a thing of the past.
Yeah. This new golf prank to pull on your buddies it's a really good one, and it couldn't have worked out better for us.
Yeah, it was a first time experiment. We were just genuinely tried the prank and it worked perfectly.
Yeah, we just tried it on. We
tried it on our office, Patrick Cantlay.
Yes, yes. Now the other thing is, if you sit them down and tell them, that might give them more motivation to do that.
Right,
Because
but they got to know that if they're gonna break this ceasefire, they're about to get shot too. So if they break the vow to not unstrap the clubs, I might unstrap their clubs and then just throw them down. Like, oh no, it fell out.
Yeah. I think the age depends a lot on this too.
Yeah.
If they're in their like mid 20, like 25 to 35 or 25 and above, let's say. And I think they're more willing to listen like, hey, he did get new clubs. Like, let's just cool it for a year. Even though Euro clubs still shouldn't be hitting the ground.
Right.
Now, if they're like 15 years old and they're pulling this shit, I think that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Number one, they're not going to listen. And number two, they don't have the money to be able to replace a broken club.
No, and they're already lying about breaking Amish and stuff like that. So it doesn't-
Yeah.
How dare you disrespect our Amish community?
I'm gonna tell my neighbors on you.
Tyler, he grew up right next to the Amish.
Next door.
We got to go check it out. See if they have like maybe they could build us a set of woods.
Yeah. You did that joke last week too.
Fuck.
I'm going back this weekend. I'll tell them, hi, what's up for you? You want?
Do it, yeah. I'll send them can I take a video and then you show it to them?
Sure.
They'll be like, wow, what is that thing called? It's called an iPhone.
No, they know.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
They can use other people's stuff.
So what if you just gifted them?
Yeah.
Well, then they don't own it. They can't own it. They could borrow your shit. Like some Amish have phones.
No, I get that. It depends on the community, I think.
Yeah, I don't know the rules for it. It's like different between all branches.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish we had an Amish correspondent for a week there, but not
Ask them
anymore.
if they can make me like a lightweight push cart.
Probably could. They'd find the right wood, hollow it out for you.
That'd be
You just
sick.
got a brand new push cart.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you just get one?
No, that thing is like 3 years old.
That thing's super nice still.
Thank you, Trevor.
You should give me one.
Why?
Well, I mean, I bought that myself. Okay, yeah. Here's $150 bucks. Trevor. You go get yourself a nice
The Amish
push
make
cart.
you one, you give me yours.
No,
Damn it.
no. Damn it. I'll charge you $200 for my push cart.
Not a chance.
Okay. Well,
Trevor, I
deal's
feel like
out.
you're young enough. Are you guys still pulling the bag trick?
No.
Okay.
What kind of pranks you guys pulling on the course, Trevor?
Not a lot, actually.
Mostly shit talk, I would assume.
Yeah, a lot of shit talk.
You're a big shit talker.
a
Yeah.
lot of, yeah.
What's your go-to golf shit talk? Because we did this a long time ago, but you weren't part of the pod.
Usually it's like after like my buddy's going up for a chip, I'm like, don't blade this shit over the green, huh?
Oh, you just point
Yeah.
out the thing that
Yep.
they're clearly already
Yeah.
scared of.
I'm just like, don't duff it here.
See, now that's a double-edged sword because, I mean, you're golfing a good round. They have every right to get into
Yep.
your head.
And then you mix it up and you say, God, you're gonna stick this one so fucking close. And he goes, shut the fuck up.
Reverse
It's like,
psychology.
you can't say
Yep.
anything to him
Nope.
without him being like, oh,
Yep.
God damn it.
You gotta go between like the bad and the good and just keep going back and forth.
I've been doing the smart to lay up here a lot on the greens
Yep.
when they duff it off the tee. That's been my go-to so far this season.
Yeah.
Even when I duff something, like, really smart layup by me.
You guys want to play soon?
Yeah, I think we're playing tomorrow.
No, but like 18 holes.
Sunday, maybe?
Okay. You want to head out to my club? Because I got a membership.
I will be in the lakes.
First time membership owner.
I potentially will be playing Three Bears again this weekend.
Yeah, maybe I'll swing out there.
Up to
see
you.
what
It's a
Joe's up
hike,
to.
but
Yeah, we'll swing out there maybe.
okay.
Probably not, but
Let me know.
okay. Okay, guys, that wraps up the podcast. Again, if you're gonna submit a Golfers Anonymous, I know there's some good stories out there, so just be truthful about it because we like hearing about that stuff. Our little 13-year-old Canadian buddy is no longer to be spoken of.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna continue on with the submissions we get, and we're gonna have a good time with it.
Yep.
Episode 1, Meta
We're on
World
it.
Peace.
Yep.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
They piped that the wrong way.
I'll call the clubhouse. We'll book another 18 for tomorrow.
Okay, they cheated on that. They fluffed their balls.
Yeah, no better time for the breakfast ball than now.